What's about that? You fellow coming back at you one more again. Y'all excuse me, having my lunch. That seat up there at the top. The fact is, I'm a black man and I'm supporting Kamala Harris. I feel like more men need to come out and speak because we have a few outsized voices on the internet and across the platforms on YouTube. And the greatest percentage of those people up on here are Republican operatives, Antoine Daniels, all of these type of people. They Republicans in sheep clothing. Whenever you have bougie Negroes that feel like that they got new money now and that they above, the rest of their communities. And that's okay. You get what you deserve out here. I don't besmirch no man making money. I'm a stone cold capitalist. I'm neither a Democrat nor a Republican, although I probably be categorized as a Democrat here in Dallas because that's the way they do in these racist states like Texas. They put you in a group. You either vote Republican or Democrat. But I vote for the people that I like. I voted for Republicans down here just as well as Democrats. I don't care who you are. I care what you stand for, what you say you're going to do. And I've heard Donald Trump and his minions, I heard them clearly. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind what they've been saying. And they are in the process of attempting to implement what they've been saying. And they are in the process of attempting to implement a white nationalist America. And that none of us that's rational and clear thinking and progressive people, progressive in the sense of moving forward and not backwards. These people are talking about trying to go back to the 1940s and 50s when white people controlled everything and everybody else had to bow down to them. Do you really believe that that would be? And I hear the talk they keep talking about, we're going to have a civil war. Y'all don't want to do that. You lost the first civil war, even aggrandized yourself into believing in your fantasy mind that you somehow won. You lost. The South lost. And I saw the rise of the Confederacy when Obama was elected. That's when I first got into a situation where I saw racism slap me in the face again right here in Dallas, Texas, at the place I was working at. I'm not going to name them because they're still in business, but they know who they are and they know where. And one of them white boys, Tea Party member, felt like it was his duty after Obama was elected to put the black people in their place. And he attempted that with me. Suffice to say, not to get into the whole conversation, I had to file a EEOC claim against him, and I was successful. So you know he had to be wrong, because they don't take cases lightly. But anyway, he still ended up coming back and firing me later, but that's a whole nother story. When we dealing with racism, Mr. Daniels, there is no quarters. You pick a side. You know there. You can't talk like a snake with a forked tongue out your mouth. And you guys been having a lot of debates amongst each other. You don't represent all black men. You don't represent no black men but yourself. When you guys get on this internet, you feel like you really are some type of an authority. I have a right to speak. I've been in the trenches here working for years. Ain't nothing a little bougie Negro like you can say to me, I sacrificed my life for the common good and the better cause. Look at my record. I let my record speak for me. I don't have to defend myself. I'm on here because I am a black man. I am supporting Kamala Harris, and we must defeat these racists. And every hanky-chief head Negro that rides with them. And remember one thing, little buddy. You don't get to come back from this kind of stuff. You can't come back 5 years from now and act like this did not happen. It's going to always be on your record. This is why I operate with integrity and dignity so that my record and my words can stand the test of time. And we will prevail because we're on the side of the angels. I'm not interested in Kamala Harris's husband being white. I'm not interested in her being half black or whatever you want to say. I'm interested in keeping the status quo of a somewhat rule of law system where we do have somewhat of a chance, not at this moment in history, but this too shall pass. The corruption of the Supreme Court has been hindering progress in the recent years. But guess what? God will take each and every one of them away from here whenever he get ready. He's not going to allow things to go too far before he put it in check. And I am a firm believer that you reap what you sow. And all of this, what you sow, is what you reap. And it's not going to change. I came up under the revolutionaries. So I would never be able to side with white nationalism for no amount of money. Never. And I am very disappointed in you black people that's going along with this. That's all I got to say, man. I'm very disappointed in you.